Well, part two of this year's Kentucky General Assembly session began earlier this afternoon in Frankfort.
And our very own Gil McClanahan explains how one bill of interest in eastern Kentucky would enhance the ATV trail riding industry right here in our region.
Senate Bill 63 would allow street legal special purpose vehicles like ATVs to operate on state roads under certain conditions to be determined by the Transportation Cabinet. Outdoor ATV vehicles riding on trails is an up-and-coming industry in eastern Kentucky, but after the riding fun, reality sets in when the vehicle is loaded and unloaded. How much trouble is it to offload one of these vehicles, ride around a couple hours, then load it back, unload it, load it back?
Tying down and get everything set, it can be an hour-long process, and that cuts into quality riding time. And if you have to do that a couple of times in a day, it cuts into the time that you can spend enjoying off-roading.
Eric Lewis, owner of the Cycle Center in Huntington, says convenience matters, especially in other states where riding ATVs on some state roads is allowed to make it easier on ATV operators. Senate Bill 63 would allow that in Kentucky under some circumstances.
If you're going to attract out-of-state people into Kentucky to participate, and even in-state people, they got to be able to know that they're not going to be arrested or cited or fined. I mean, clearly, we have to bring this out of the shadows and into the light.
Under the proposed law, the vehicle must be registered and could not travel a distance greater than 20 miles. So they can only drive 20 miles.
That's the plan. I think that would get you to most trails.
Meanwhile, Lewis says although ATVs are labeled for off-road use only, they can be operated safely on roads.
Safe speeds, having signaling on there so that you can properly turn signals, so that you can have proper lighting, brake lights, things like that.
The bill has been assigned to the Transportation Committee. It hasn't come up for a hearing just yet. In the Huntington Newsroom, Gil McClanahan, Eyewitness News.
Thanks so much for watching. Here's another video from Eyewitness News. Just click right here to subscribe to our channel and make sure you hit that bell notification to get the very latest.